Hello again, Dread Mechanic, back once again for part 2 of this Armored Core docking station build stream shenanigans. I was enjoying the last stream so much I thought I'd just dive straight back into another one because I've not got anything in particular to do this evening, so I thought I'd do a little bit more. In the last stream we refined our docking system a little bit more, thanks to Jameson bot, and I'll delete it from this game for a bit. We added some more lights, some more signs, some sensors for the doors so I don't have to press buttons anymore. That makes life way easier. And in the last half hour, while I was cooking my dinner and waiting for food to cook, I added a few more little details. I slapped in exhaust under here, a bit of electricity, make that look more interesting, look like some kind of thing, some machine that's part of all this system. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we added some runway lights that are tied into the doors, turning on and off. We turn off when we close the hangar doors, and they turn back on again when we open the hangar doors. And oh yes, and we also made a start on a control room. I've built everything properly, it should be accessible from any one of these ladders. There we go. So I made a start on the control room, added a little bit of lighting into this corridor. Now we have a control room up here, or the beginnings of, that overlooks the whole station, which is quite nice. And there's a bunch of other stuff I want to do. I would like to add some cameras to each of these bays, looking down at the mech. So, if I were a camera and I was stationed here, yeah, that'd be a decent position. With a good overview of that docking bay. So what we could do is take a rotor, drop the end of it, add a small rotor head, pop a little hinge on that, and while we are at it, we will get a paint texture that isn't concrete. Because I don't really like having mechanical parts made out of concrete, doesn't make much sense. There you go. And then we can just build a camera off that. So, how would I like to build a camera off that? I could keep it really simple. Just have something like that. Something like that. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, and then we could have something like that then. Yeah. Okay. Do that for now. So that's DB02. Docking bay camera rotor 02. For now, that can be 0 and 0. Well, that's set to max. That doesn't need to be 30 million. Need to be 500,000. That can do that. Yeah. Then that could be DB02 for docking bay 2. Docking bay camera hinge 02. What would that want to be? Make that 500,000. 500, 1, 2, 3, 5,000. And what angle are we at? That we're going to have to figure out from the control seat. But now, I reckon it's going to be about 45 degrees. Hopefully. Oh no, it's going to be way more than that actually. Call it 50 for now, and then we can call this DB02 docking bay camera 02. Cool, right, so let's bounce over to our control seat, see what that looks like. Need to get some lights in here eventually. Right. Wrong button. Docking cam 02. What do you look like? That's not too bad. Actually, I think that is a pretty good angle to leave it at. Yeah, because any higher I'll be staring at the ceiling. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. That's a good angle. Cool. I like that. In that case, we can make that 50, and we can take the velocity out of there, so the game doesn't have to think about that. Cool. Let's do that 2 more times. Let's open this door so I can see what I'm doing. I know it's not remotely airtight, but I'm quite proud of the way that door folds open nicely. Tucks away quite nicely. Anyway. Right, so. Where did we... Bang in the middle, right butt up against that bit. one of them. Chop that off. Add a small rotor. And a small hinge. One of them. And one of them. All of that. Paste it onto there, change a few details. Number 1 and number 1. Got that camera hinge, copy all of that. Oh, it's because ain't no velocity. There we go. And then there's the camera. Yeah. All. Right, so that gets to be camera number 1, and that hinge needs to be number 1 and number 1. Then we can chop that off. Small rotor. Weld that up. Hinge. Cylinder block. Camera. Fantastic. Should still have the camera details in the clipboard. Cool. That's number 3. Great. Copy settings. Copy all. Paste that into there. Got a little bit of power. And it gets to be number 3 and number 3. And we need to do the rotor. Copy all. Next to be number 3. Oh, and change that to that. Right, I think everything there be correct, except for that camera. Right. They all look about right. That's docking bay 1, docking bay 2, docking bay 3. So we've got that one, that one, that one. Nice. Cool. I like that. Right, now. Oh yeah. I need to get rid of these lights. They don't need to be there anymore. Oop. You end up cutting holes in the floor. You got those ones now, and the doors are open. Now, what else could I add? That's a particularly amazing view from there, do you? Right down here. Stand out like a sore thumb if I put it down there. Well, if I was all the way up in that corner, I wouldn't see shit because of that pipe. However, if I was here, pretty decent view of the entire facility. Back end. So, could I do something stupid? Over here. Excessively large, but not much of a choice. So I did some ridiculous shenanigans. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. Already taking the piss a little bit. We could do. Or, actually, what if did this a different way? What if I thought, no, you've not got a connection point there, have you? Obviously not. How else could I do this? Take the top of that off. Yeah, well, that's going to spoil that whole vibe, isn't it? But, let's give it a try. So we could do that, and then we could. No, because that wouldn't be high enough to connect to the rotor. No. So instead, let's try one of them. Or what else have we got? Yeah, we'll stick with that. And if we pop. Oh, you bastard! You don't have a connection point there, do you? Then, what about something that? Well, that to give me a connection point to mount a rotor. Yes, it will. Cool. There we go. So that would work. That would be less obscenely in the way, not obstructing any lines of sight down there. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Much better. And let's pop one of those on top. Just to make it, yeah, look like a bit more of a sturdy little frame. Cool. So, back to what I was doing now. Wrong one. I want to attach a small rotor head. And I'm going to take a piss. I'm going to build a little moving security camera. So this rotor can be just call it docking bay. Security cam rotor on the back left corner, so RL01. And this does not need 30 million units of torque. It's ridiculous. There's something so small. That'll do, that's a bit better. Which way is which? I'll figure that out in a second. So, I'm thinking of something like that. And then Another little hinge. Then another little tube. Then a camera. Or we could design this one slightly differently. And use the top-mounted cameras, because I really like the way they look, and I really wish Keen would add some more of them. Different angles. Yeah, because I could do that, and then, because it's a security camera, with a spotlight to look around at stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. So that can be docking bay, security camera, RL01. Docking bay, security cam, light, RL01. Cool. So, I might have that set to 60. Bottom angle 45. Lower than that. Call it 25. $15. Yeah. Go, it's got a nice little beam to look around the stuff. Cool. And this one. Right, so we've got that set up. Increase is that way, so we want to set the lower limit to 0 and the upper limit to 45, you know? So I can let look around. And we'll give it some more than that. In fact, we might even just give it 90. Because then it can look all the way around. Yep, I like that. Oh yeah, we're also gonna adjust the rotor displacement so it can look down a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's go set up another one over here. And boom, 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 take that off. Add a small rotor head. Weld it up. Let's paste those settings on and swap that over. So that's going to be 0, and then that is going to be minus 90, and then that's going to turn, and we want to turn back to 0. Cool. Right. Then we need one of them. One of them. Another one. Oh, we weren't going to do that, were we? We were going to do this way. Like so. And then we can slap one of them on there and one of them on there. Ruby. So we've taken that. Let's do a bit more work on this first. That could be that. 500, 1, 2, 3. That could be that. What did we call it? Docking bay security cam. Docking bay security cam hinge. Rear left 0, 1. Copy all. That. Yeah, that's not heavy enough to need any shear inertia tensor. That's fine. Oop, that's my face. Copy, paste. Rear right 0, 1. Rear right 0, 1. Docking bay security camera rear right 0, 1. Docking bay security light RR 0, 1. Groovy. Yeah, that looks much better than having a big fat rotor dangling down there. Much, much nicer. There needs to be a triangle block with a grill in it. But, yeah, it is what it is. Right, so that's them set up. The next thing I would like to do is create some controls for them. Right, we need to sort out the lighting situation in this room. It is far too dark. Do something like that. Colour, yes we did. And then lighting options, we've got that and that, and they will probably do. We've copied some settings from there. Better. Right. Docking bay control room light 0, 1. Do for now. Zero 2, that'll do for now. Yeah, that's right. I might give it. I'll give it a little bit more. What is 10 meters like? There you go. There you go. Right, we can see in this room without needing our torch on. Fantastic. You know what? I'll smag it. Ah. Yeah. I'll have to change that conveyor route a little bit later on. But for now, I want those cameras I just built to move back and forth. And possibly even have AI control. Possibly even have triggerable AI control. And if I want to do all sorts of crazy stuff like that, it's going to need lots and lots and lots of timers and event controllers and other bits. And doing that in large grid, well, if you do it in large grid, you end up with a wall like this. That actually isn't doing a crazy amount. I mean, it's doing quite a few things, but in terms of complexity, there's probably easily like 100 timers and event controllers and all sorts of nonsense in each one of those mechs. Compared to that wall. Which is why I don't like building things that are mechanical and complex in large grid a lot of the time. But there is a nice little trick you can do to get large grid, small grid blocks into large grid things. That to 0 and 0. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the one. 1 and 2. You want to be fussy, do you? You're gonna be a dick, aren't you? That's fine, because we have workarounds. We can do that block on the end instead. We get the same end result, essentially. And then that one should be the one. Oh, you're not going to fit either, are you? You're going to be a dick too. Fine, we'll just do it like that instead. Take that off. Can we... Yeah, you were being arsy about that shape, weren't you? Nope, that'll work. Fine, there we go. Cool. And we can drop that down a little bit. About there. And we are basically level with the floor. Nope. Put them out. Put them in, and there we go. And we've got a nice seamless transition from large grid to small grid. And now we can build all of our stupid, complicated control stuff on this little spot here. How are we going to do this then? So each of those cameras, for a start, is going to need to at least have a timer ticking away. Those are our docking bay cameras. Wrong thing. Security camera. We'll stick them there for now. Basically, what I want the end result to look like is RL01. That's the one. Basically, I want to have it doing that, and just have a security camera ticking backwards and forwards. I might actually slow the rotor down, but in order to do that, the simplest way docking bay security. I'll just call it cycle. Makes it easy for now. So that can just be that. RL01. Don't know why I put that timer in the middle, because I've only got 2 cameras. That can be where right 01. To be honest, I'm probably going to add a few more cameras out there. So, because I am OCD as hell about this kind of stuff, one in the middle, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. Alright, do it like that. That's rear left. That can be rear right. Jump back in the control seat. Camera, rear left. Security, RL01. We've got our timer, our hinge, our light, our rotor, which I'm going to slow down. -3. That, yeah, that's a bit better. So, quick guesstimate. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000. Call it 8 seconds. So that would want to cycle around 8 seconds. Security, rear left, reverse. And repeat yourself. Okay, I was counting a bit quick. 8 seconds is a bit much. I want it to have a nice, smooth. I could spell security, that'd help. Security camera, cycle, stop please, I'll call it 6 seconds. We're gonna... maybe call it 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to call it 5 seconds. RL. Stop. 5 seconds instead. Yeah, that's a bit smoother. I like that much better. That's the one. Cool. Ruby, so that can sit there doing that. And then we can do the same thing with this side. Rear right. So, we have cycle 5 seconds. Secure cam RR0. Reverse and start. And then we can trigger that. Oh, yeah, we need to turn that camera down. It's a bit quick. Call that 3. Cool. Right, so they're both doing their thing. I will stop them both. Get them both in sync with each other. Okay, now I'll start moving in. Just messed that up, haven't I? Yeah, just messed that up. Oh, cool, they're in sync again. Sweet. And that can just be those ticking over. Fly over here. We've got a little camera ticking back and forth, keeping an eye out. Cool, I like that. Let's build another 2. Let's really take the piss with subgrids. So what did I do? I built it 1 block in from there, which is this one. We'll take that out, and we will have to put that there, turn mirror mode back on to make our life easier. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there, and then we need to stick a couple of rotors in. Put that up like that. Put that on the top there. Just put that off and spin it 90 degrees because my OCD will drive me mad if I don't do it. Right. And then that can come off. That can have another small rotor head. That can get fixed. That needs one of them. And a hinge. And a block. And a camera. And a spotlight. And we'll just quickly do the same over here. Go there. That can go there. Oh, what's that? That is the correct way around. And so we can just copy all the details except for the rotors. We need to copy the opposite ones for them. So that can be front right 01. Let me aim at the camera. Come on. Come on, Build Vision. There we go. And that can be front right 01 as well. Copy all from the hinge. Go. Dun, dun. Front right. Just the opposite corner. We'll take those settings. There we go. And that can become front. Right. The front right camera set up. Let's copy some settings. Your that can be front left. Go, copy, paste, front left, is your hinge, front left. Off you all. That can be front left. Cool. front left as well, and then we'll do the same with that. Right. Cool. Nice. Take all these round at some point. That's that one for now. So, secure cam FL. Yeah. Cam FL. Yeah, that's all good. Right, that can get reversed. That can get started. And that can get triggered. That's taking a while. Have I not set the security camera. Front left. Oh, it's still on 10 seconds. That's why. 5 seconds. Trigger. There we go. Okay, right, so they are set up. That's that one anyway. Secure cam front right. Right, you. Number 5, please. FR. Reverse. Start. Cool. That's them all set up. So we've got docking bay cameras, and we've got security cameras. Cool. Yeah, they look quite good. Might actually have to reduce the number of lights in this room though. It's getting a little bit laggy again. But I'll reduce the graphic settings. So, you know what? I might take these ones out here. because that's got plenty of light sources around here anyway. You over here that could probably come out. It's a bit better. Might. Oh yeah, that was left over from when I built that security camera. Oh yeah, like sensors on these doors as well, wouldn't I? Build that like that. And all of them like that. Make them the right bloody colour. And we can just copy all of those settings from there. And that can be rear left 01 for me. So what's that? Docking bay door. RL. No, RR01. What we're going to call it. L0. So, that sensor, door RL. Go. When it detects, it opens, and when it doesn't detect, it closes. Really. This is better than having to click on doors and wait for them to close behind you, or have to close them behind you. Right, so door rear right. There we go. Open and close. Oh, bollocks. I'm on the wrong side. I thought I was I thought I was one bay over. Right, rename these then. So that is going to be 02. That's going to be 02. That is going to be rear right 01. Oh, right. Yeah, I get it. I probably don't actually need these doors, do I? Oh yeah, I do. No, because I built that at the back. Yeah, I'll leave that there then. So that is in fact docking bay 3R0. No, it's not. know, I'm not going to worry about the name of that one for now, because this one, I'm going to change the name of that anyway. Door sensor. Storage. Oh no, actually, not that, because the script will start messing about. Oh no, it won't. Bum 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 bum. You know what, I'm just going to call it the power plant instead. There we go. There we go, that'll work instead. Makes it a little bit easier. So that's the other door we need to set up. One. I'll do it one copy. Oh. Cool, right. That should be easier to set up. Power plant. Door L01. Open. Close. Fantastic. Oh, hey Angry Drunk. Hello, Angry Drunk Opossum. Hey dude. Yeah, this base is getting a bit ridiculous now. I've already had to drop my graphic settings down a little bit to help deal with the lag and sim speed. And I may have to do it again, because I've gone a bit mad, and having 3 really complex mechs in one place kind of doesn't help either, but right, so that gets us in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, why is that block? What have I done that for? Should be that. Now there's a rotor visible under there, which is not really what I want. So let's change this conveyor network. Let's take that out. Let's take that out. T block. Corner block. Pipe. Let's take that out, that out. And stick one of them in, and we've got just enough space to cover up the horrible conveyor ports. And that can go there, and that can go there. Which means I can now cover that hole in the floor, or the ceiling rather, with an armor plate. And for some reason there's a bloody big gap there. Knew there'd be one there, but let's fill that in. There you go. Cool, right. Yeah, I have to rethink some of the lighting choices. Let's take out a few more lights to try and help the sim speed a little bit. Don't actually need to have that one there. That one. But effectively just take them out. Definitely deleted on that side. Let's put that out and replace it with, where was it? Do that instead. There you go. Turn the lights out. Yeah, that's pretty adequately lit. You can see what you're doing. It's not stupidly dark. That gives off a bit of its own light. That's alright. Let's close these bays up. Oh, that's the wrong button. Ah, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be able to get that there because it's got that on the side. Oh, no connection point there, is there? Obviously. There's a connection point on the side of that though, isn't there? Mysteriously. That can just float in mid-air, connected to the side of that apparently. Okay. Well, we'll make that not look crap. Take that off. Hello, Prestige Reaper. Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you very much. It's dropping the sim speed of my game a little bit, but it's been fun to build. I've just finished building some security camera sort of things, and I'm just trying to figure out a decent way to make some signage that points to the control room. Might use that. Might use that and stick one of them right there. Roll room sign L01 for now. Text and images. Bum. Let's have. Where's my smegging arrow key? There it is. Roll room. What that look like at size 9. If I stick in another dash. Yeah. Centered 2% is about alright. Right, actually, stick that back to left. Control room's a bit more in the middle there. And take that back out again. Yeah, I like that better actually. Take that out. Give it a. Actually, no. Let's not give it a grid background. The grid background looks crap when it's stretched that badly. Let's just not have a background. Again, I'm on the wrong side. I'm not thinking. That is the R01. Fine. Means that is the L01 side. Cool. So, what did we do? We did text and images. We did size 9 text. We did cyan. I might want to have this one leaning to the right. And then we will want to do control room dash arrow, and hopefully it will look about the same as it does on the other side. Cool. I like that. Go up here. Ah, awesome, I can get a block in there. Means I can get another sign there. Cool. For that number 2. Text and images. I'm H2. You're H2? I'm sorry, what do you mean, man? H2, as in hydrogen? What were we doing? Oh yeah. Size 9. Control room. And we want that leaning to the right. Cool. That leads us up here into our control room. Barely started building. Oh yeah. I've got creative tools on, so my hydrogen will run out as far as the game is concerned. But with the creative tools on, it'll just always be active. Just because I do most of my design stuff and building stuff in with creative tools on, because trying to build everything in survival mode all the time is just tediously painful. Particularly when you're trying to just do like design work rather than actually play a proper survival game. As in this, I'm just trying to design something rather than play the game in any meaningful survival kind of way. So oh yeah, I want to build another sign on that side, didn't I? Should already have. Fantastic. So we will call that one R01, and we will text and images size 9. Arrow dash dash control room. Cool. Right, so from here we can open that bay and we can engage our little docking ramp thing. Ruby. And we can jump into our mech, which is almost impossible to see in third person because of all the stuff that I've built. I'll pop that into the front camera. And then from there, I still need to set up some more controls in this mech at some point. We can disengage the docking locks. Everything will retract away. Give us some room. Thank you. My control systems have come online automatically, like they're supposed to. And then we can take a nice little stroll out of the base. It'd probably be a good idea. I need to set up the controls properly. Oh, they're there. They're on the spots. See what we're doing. Yeah, cool. Then we can go off on our adventures. We can engage skimmer mode. We can glide around the floor. This thing has got all sorts of ridiculous subgrid thrusters that are set up on it. And we can also fly. Just about. This mech's quite heavy. And the new compact thruster setup I've got's not quite as efficient as just slapping a load of large thrusters on the outside like the other ones have. There's still a few settings I need to tweak with the subgrid thrusters, I think. But you're not too bad at flying. You're not too bad at manoeuvring either. It does take a little bit of time to slow down though, because it's 300 tons worth of mech, I think. It gets a bit heavy. Yeah, I do need to add a little bit more up thrust. It takes a little bit longer to slow down and lift off than I'd like him to. But when he lands, he automatically resets back into skimmer mode. We can get in there in first person. Glide into position. So we get onto the platform. I always forget, doesn't like using skimmer mode because the front wheels get caught on that lip every time. Yeah. Now my feet are caught. Get off. And it's already on. Let's get you out there before everything clangs and explodes. There we go. You all happy now? There we go. Just try walking in instead. Because the clearance from the feet from the floor to onto that ramp isn't quite enough. The feet seem to clip and get stuck under the little bit of armor plating around the edge of that. So we'll just try walking in instead. Better. And then we need to be slightly forward of there. We'll see what happens with the docking system, because it's supposed to sort of push us into place. It's sort of right, but we're on a bit of a crap angle now. Yeah, we're slightly off centre. Oh well. Hopefully the way I designed the docking arm should catch it. Oh yeah, that arm's pushing on the barrier. There we go. That's connected. not too bad. It's designed to have a little bit of wiggle room, so you don't have to be 100% on centre. That is now connected, and that has refueled. Groovy. And then we can close the door behind us, and we can retract the ramp back in. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, walkers are cool. I've only, to be honest, relatively recently got my head around making bipeds that walk around. Making walkers with like 4 legs and 6 legs and things like that's pretty easy, because you don't have to worry about balance too much. But with bipeds, balance is a massive concern, because every time you take a step you're putting all of your weight on one side of the body, and that inherently wants to make it tip the opposite way. Yeah, that clangs a bit on that if we're not completely centered. Yeah. I've already messed around with the angles of that arm, haven't I? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't make it the same as the others. I was going to set that to 40 anyway. That's now going to struggle a bit because the clipping on the side of that. Let's turn that off, lift that arm up a bit. That's slightly better. It's -5 like it's supposed to be. And that was going to be bumped up to 40 as well, wasn't it? Yeah, because then it's a little bit more clear of that barrier. Right, okie doke. Right, that has been an hour and a half, so I'm going to take a quick little break, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Right, we're back with yet another fresh cup of tea. So, we've put some signs, made some security cameras. Well, made some basic security cameras. I think I would like to improve on them a little bit. So far, the main computer for the base is literally 4 timers ticking away on the floor. So, I could set up port controllers for each of those cameras at some point. I was also thinking this place is kind of meant to be a fairly secure facility. So, another thing I would like to do. We built some defences. And where are the doors? There they are. Take that off so I can see what I'm doing. I can have that like that, then that'll give us a connection point out here, and we could have like a little balcony thing out there. But for now, that's something we can do. We could put a little bit of a roof on that bit, so it's not quite so crap. So, up on the roof of our facility, we want to build an actual proper little roof on the top. Yeah. I could just keep it simple for now, just do one layer. Something like that. No, I can just do this with the plane tool, but I can't be bothered setting it up. And I always have trouble with the plane tool. I always end up drawing in the wrong direction and then just making a huge grid of something I didn't want. There we go. basic little roof setup there. Yeah, that certainly doesn't need to be there anymore. When I was copying and pasting stuff. What I would like to do is make like a little point defense system of sorts, possibly. In there, we're just cutting a hole straight through into a wall, aren't we? What's on the... Ah, there we go. Ah, right. I see where I am. Cool. That might actually be quite helpful. There's that conveyor pipe there that's no longer connecting to anything. We could... Right. Oop. My face. And that's perfectly in line with that. That's convenient. Right. Where's the T block? There it is. That. And then I can have that there. Ah, we need to come back a block as well, don't we? Yeah, I'll just have that. Right, let me connect up there. Mirror mode should have done the one on the other end. And that needs to go in like that. And up there. So, okay. This building is designed slightly differently. Let's do that. Oh, then we're going to have a horrible gap there, aren't we? What if I instead go that way? And fill that back in like that. Yeah, do that. Oh, actually, why am I even using that? We've got these blocks now, haven't we? Have that, and have that. That can go there, and then we can have that there. That there. That's there. And then for now, that's all the way across. Ooh. Right. So, just for novelty's sake, I want to build some sort of custom turret system. Let's stick one of them in there. Let's stick one of them there. The remote should have done the other side for us. And then we can do it in a multitude of ways. Now, I'm going to do it this way. Take that, chop that out, drop in a smaller overhead, hinge head. Really. And then we can small grid, that's the one. I'll do this. Do like that, do like that, do like that, do like that. Do like that first. And then do something like that. Right, and then from there we can throw on some little weapons. What do I do? I just want to make it like a little Gatling turret thing for now. So I'll just make a little basic sort of Gatling turret. Put a T-block there. And some Gatling guns, like so. Yeah, just have something like that for now. And then that can get a camera in the middle, and a couple of blocks for a little bit of armor. Oh, actually, let's also make it a difference again. Don't want it to be the same colour as the roof. I'll have that bottom one the same colour. Or you could just do something simple like that for now. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then we can stick a few pointy bits in there. And we could cover that conveyor port with that. And then we could bung a lights on it. And make them red. So I like it when they're red. No. Yeah. Gatling turret light. Go to FR. be light number 1. Gatling turret camera FL01. Why did I call that FR? Idiot, that's why. The front left of the building, clearly at the front left of the building. The Gatling gun FL01. The Gatling gun FL02. And then we can have that. Hang on. That can be Gatling hinge FL01. That we'll just make it 5 million for now, because I don't know how much it's going to need. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad. So we'll make the lowest limit 0. 6. Yeah, and that can protect us in the skies. Any baddies that come from that direction. Hinge FL01 sound, and then that can just be unlimited, doesn't need to have limits on that. What am I doing? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so that can be Gatling turret rotor FL01. Right, I think that's going to work. Might want to. See, I built it, and now I'm thinking I want it to be a bit more turrety, a bit more sticking out the floor. That's the important bit. Copy and paste that. Just in case. Let's take that out. No. Maybe I actually wanted to poke out of the roof a little bit. If we... Where are they? There it is. The opposites of that. Yeah. Do that. And then we could do exactly what we did before. Just change it a bit. Take that out. Small head. There we go. And then should be able to chop the back off that. Copy that. Stick one of them on there. And paste one of them on the back of that. Fantastic, that's better. Because then I can wrap the base of this, other parts, even make them taller scheme. And actually, if I use my brain for a second and think about it, I can redesign that turret in a way that it can actually point down at the floor, rather being restricted to a 90-degree angle. I could just be really crude about it and stick that on there. That. Yeah, obviously that needs a bit more space. Pop one of them on there. It just look like that for now. Because then that can actually aim down. So if we call that 45 degrees. In the opposite direction, it would need to go just go all the way to -90, can't it? Just leave it like that and then it can point straight up. Cool, so I don't actually need to adjust the angle settings on that. That's cool. And it's got enough clearance around the bottom to not hit the floor. Fantastic. Moves that to 5 million. Gatling, capital rocket on obviously. Gatling turret hinge front left 01. Cool. Gatling turret rotor FL01. That doesn't need any limits on it either because I want that to free spin. 5 million torque there. Might actually bring that down. Cool. Do that, and small head. Cool. I'll just quickly change a bunch of tabs on stuff. Ruby. Pop all those details. Dun, 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 dun. That, and then we will steal the rotor settings. Those two. Quickly do the same thing over here. That needs to come out, and there's going to be a rotor head over here. That needs to come out. And then where is it? There it is. That way round. Then a advanced rotor, we'll have it face that way round. Oh yeah, we also need to change the skin colour. We'll do that in a minute. That come out, that come out. That can go in. Just quickly bash one together on this side too. The idea I've got is more about what I want to do with the turrets rather than designing the turrets themselves. Turrets can be any design. It's the control system I'm interested in designing. So I've got some stupid ideas for automation that I would like to try out. One of them, one of them, one of them. Right, that is all the bits in place. Rename some stuff, rear right, rear right, rear right. Then again, and spec again. Alright, cool. Them. That. That. Oh yeah, I need to put a bit of armour around this, don't I? Rear right. Select. Where is it? There it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Right, cool. So, rotor's named, hinge is named, all that bit's named. Cool. Should quickly do this one. So, what have we got? We've got rear left, rear left, rear left. That. And hinge settings. Copy all that. Put it onto there. That and paste it onto there, and then I can do the bit I'm actually interested in. Because there's all sorts of stupid ways you can automate custom turrets these days. And the conveyor connection is piped in because that inventory has ammo in it. Fantastic. So, let's quickly fly over to our control room. Gonna have to drop the graphics settings down a little bit more, I think, because getting slow again. Right. So those are going to be the towers for the security cameras that are inside. That's a separate thing I'm going to set up in a bit. So for these turrets, I want what do I want? What do I want to do with it? I want a pair of timers to turn them on and off. I want a turret controller to control them. Bloody capital lock. Control unit GAT FL01. Actually, nah, you know what, I'll give it its full name. Make it easier. One button. That can be front right 01. That can be rear left. That can be rear right. So that can be battling turret FL01 on. Am I the right one? Yes, I am. Right, front right. Off. Rear left on. Right off. It's nearly there. Rear right on. Copy settings. Paste. Right, that could be that. That will turn them on and off. That will control them. Stick an event controller on top. Controller Gatling FL01 on off. Right. Do that. the way around, so tag at the end, FL01. And that can be from right 01. The rear left, that can be rear right. Cool, right, that is the basis of everything I need for now. So I can look up here. Right, so Gatling stuff. I'm going to get all of the... Shit. Yeah, I'm going to have lots and lots of conflicts. All the feckin' mechs that are plugged in down there. So, while we're doing this, to make my life easier, let's detach all these mechs and hopefully that won't cause problems. So, let's detach you. You can just sit there. And let's detach you. Or not. Oh. Are you detaching? Docking mode off. What's going on there? Oh, for God's sake. It's controlling something else. Why is it triggering that one over there? That's not helpful, is it? Mark 4, that's what I'm in. Or relay, Mark 4. Send signal. It should be 12. Unless something's gotten screwed up. There we go. Why did that get messed up? Right, so your docking control screwed up as well. Docking mode off. Well, that's not done anything, has it? Relay control. And signal. It should be 10. Unless something is severely messed up. Oh, something's screwed up. What are you doing? You're number 10. Your action is docking light DB01, which is that one. Your controller is this one down here. You have got that light equipped, and you should be triggering those things. So I am just going to turn that off from here. Now, do it manual way. Right, so everything else that badly needs renaming should be detached. And if I type in Gatling, I should just get the stuff on the base. Fantastic. Right, so control unit, front left 01. Oh, God. Oh, it'll just be called Gatling. There you go, Gatling turret. Rotor, that's the one. Gatling turret hinge, that's the one. Gatling turret camera. I'll leave that as that it is for now. Stick them on there. Control. Up and down are alright. Left and right are alright. Sweet. Cool. They've got ammo. So, same thing with these. Gatling turret. Rotor, front right. Hinge, front right. Camera, front right. Front right guns. Okay, test. Everything was in the right direction. Fantastic. So, rear left. Rear left rotor. Rear left hinge. Rear left camera. Rear left guns. Rear left test. And then, there we go. So, rear right. Dum to dum. Rear right rotor. Rear right hinge. Rear right camera. Rear right guns. Rear right test. Fantastic. Right. So, the stupid thing that I want to do is I want the base to essentially have its own AI. Oh yeah, that's something else I need to set up before I get too crazy with that. I need to do these controllers, but first I need to do the timers. So we've got front left on and off. So GAT FL0. When we turn this on, we want we want lights, we want camera, we want action, and then we want AI to turn on. And when it turns off, we want light, camera, action, turn off, and AI to turn off, and we also want the hinge to drop back down into a sort of default kind of position. So, when we trigger that, Smegma will happen. When we trigger that, that hinge in the far right drop down. That's exactly what I wanted. Double check I've actually done all the right things. Front left, front left, front left, front left, front left, front left, front left. Right, sound, cool. So, front right. So we're going to use the first light as the trigger to turn the turret on. So the second light can turn off, camera, action, AI, reset velocity, increase velocity. Got front right, light, camera, action, AI. So triggering that won't really do anything right now. Triggering that, drop that. Why is that rotor in the back spinning? Oh, because I'll have been playing with it and then been moving as I've backed out of the turret controller, so it's now stuck. Then in that case, that would be a good idea to get front left rotor, reset the velocity on that when it turns off. Get front right rotor, will reset the velocity on that. Well, that's rear left. Get up. That turn off, that turn off, that and that turn off. AI turn off. Reset velocity, increase velocity, reset velocity. Get rear left. Lights, camera, action, AI. That's all that needs to be. Turn that on, it's not really going to do much. Turn it off, and it folds back down. Cool. And then last one. So, get rear right, off, 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 and off. Reset, increase, reset. Oh yeah, you can see it's stuck at 2. Yeah. Get RR0. This will turn stuff on, so lights, camera, action, AI, and that's all that needs. So triggering that won't do much, but triggering that will reset that. Probably not. Oh, yeah. I'm being stupid. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, right. So then, the GAT controls. He's meant to be block on and off. Grappling turret. Light. One. Cool, that can narrow it down to just those ones. So that's going to be the on-off switch for that. get FL0. So we're going to have off, off, on, trigger, and trigger. And that means that light is now the on and off switch for that turret. So front right 0, 1, front right. Off, off, on, trigger, trigger. Switch on off again. Rear left. Got RL. Off, off, on, trigger and trigger. And then the last one here. Block switch on and off. There we go. Rear right. 0, 1. Got RR0. Do off, off. On, trigger, trigger. Right, so now done that correctly. Where are we? Go to this one. Well, that's the front left one. Got FL01. So that light there now turns on that whole system. You can see the camera comes on, the gun comes on, the AI switches on. I'm going to turn that off. Turns off the gun, turns off the camera, and the AI switches back off again. Groovy. So that's the way I want all of those to work. So got light 0, 1. Right, so they're all off. And that is now a basic on-off system for each of those turrets. Now, what I want to do, if the game will let me, with the lack of mods, yeah, as long as you let me paste it, don't really care. There we go, right. So, we're going to use this. Yeah, I knew that'd drop off. Because the modded blocks that they need aren't in this save file. And then as the rest of it hasn't fallen apart, that's fine. Still fly, it'll be fine. Oh, and there's just some floating lights there that are seemingly floating in midair, and I can't do anything about them. Oh, snag it. Doesn't matter. There we go. Right, so light mode. Up we go. That can just sit there for now. Might drift off a little bit, but it's good enough at the moment. And yeah, I can see its target. That's all right. Cool. So my idea is I would like for the base to have its own AI system. And the best way to do that is with some AI blocks. Because you don't just have to use the AI blocks on mechs and drones and stuff like that. You can use them to automate things on ships and at bases. So I need a defensive block. That's what I would like. I'm going to plop one of them right in the middle. I'm going to call that docking bay AI for now. AI control. So, AI block, docking bay control. So, if we turn the AI on, that block is now searching for enemies. And we'll just keep searching for enemies until it spots one. And then when it detects an enemy, what I want it to do is I want it to actually, to be honest, I would rather have an on and an off switch. So let's rearrange this a little bit. Let's take that, chop that out, stick that in, put that on top instead, and stick another one on top. That way it looks a bit more aesthetically pleasing. So this can then be docking bay defences, I can spell defences, on. Docking bay defences off. And then, for an extra layer of convolution, you can stick that on top and have controller docking bay defences on off. Hey. And then for now, we'll just settle real simple. Gonna move it eventually, come up with a better idea. But for now, I'm just gonna stick that on top of there. That could be 60 because 90 makes me feel sick. Bring that down, make it red, and let's make that radius as low as we can, 10, that'll do. Right, so that can then be docking bay defences light. So, we've got docking bay defences on, docking bay defences off. Crap. Docking bay AI control. And docking bay defences are off. Right, so what we can do, set these up. So the on button, literally, all that needs to do is turn on the 0-1 lights. As they are the control switches for those turrets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then off can just be the opposite. And we just turn off those ones. So off and off and off and off. And then we go to this controller, lock switched on and off. Defenses light. Set it to that. Defenses timers, so off and off, on and on, trigger and trigger, and now we have a master switch to turn all the base defenses on and off in one go. So from there, the idea is the AI control block is constantly looking for enemies, and when it detects one, it doesn't need to flee because it can't flee because it's a building. It's not going to go anywhere. But what we want to do is set up actions. So all we need to do now is when it detects an enemy, turn that light on. And when it stops detecting an enemy, it can turn that light off. So, in theory, if I make that Jigabachi enemy target, can I reach it from here? It would help if my comms were on. Jigabachi from there. Let's just save in case of feck ups. Jigabachi, there you are. Turn that off. Make you a... No, make you a bad guy. There we go. And then, there you go. The AI has detected it, and it has activated all of the turrets. And now they are shooting the shit out of it. Yeah, and then if we remove it, and the target has disappeared, the AI automatically turns off and resets all of the turrets. There you go. Automated base defences. And obviously you can expand that idea with all kinds of weapons, whatever you want. You could even do the same thing with the big, like, pre-built large grid turrets. Just make an on-off switch for it. Set up a similar thing with an AI block. And there you go. Automated base defences. Hang on. Keep original owner. Pop that back in. Should pop back in as a bad guy. There you go. And give it a few seconds, and there you go. Base defences have kicked back in. Obviously I've got damage turned off, so it's not going to do much, but yeah, and then they all turn off and drop back down again. And because of the range of AI blocks, how far are we away there? Let's get a kilometre away. AI blocks have got pretty long range from what I remember. Kilometre. Is that a little bit too far for you? Right. There you go. Time to do some testing then. That's a kilometre. That's about 250-ish. 750-ish. What am I talking about? I thought they had longer range than that. Oh, maybe it's the offensive blocks that have a longer range. 500 meters. Or it might just be the AI block being stupid for now. Oh no, there you go, 500 meters. That's not too bad. So they must have like a 600 meter range then maybe. Yeah. Still. Yeah, so 750 is a bit far then, is it? I thought they had a much further range than that. Oh no, you're still off. Oh no, you can detect it. Alright, so you are detecting stuff at that range. About. What about if I stick this? Does the patrol mode on it still work? Even without half of those weapons? If I put it in patrol mode, even though it's got nowhere to go in particular, it's just going to fly off somewhere random, then make it a hostile target. Is it going to swing around and attack my base? Yes, there it goes. Oh, the gun on it never deployed. Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway because it's missing mods that connect it all up, so it doesn't matter. I only need to test if the weapons actually work. Oh, there you go. Not too bad at tracking an enemy target. I'm happy with them. That's like a nice little basic sort of point defense system for that. I do need to get around to naming everything properly, so there's less confusion. I maybe need to change the mechs so that their arms aren't sticking out like that in their default stance, because that's actually a bit problematic now. When they're trying to get out the door. Every time I take my fingers off the controls, he tries to slam his hands into stuff. So that's probably something for the future. Ooh. Where am I going? That way. Right. That's the basis of that. I did want to do a similar thing with them, but I can't be bothered right now. I'm going to wrap this stream up in about 20 minutes probably. So let's build some base controls. I wanted a control switch for the 3 doors. Locking bay 01, door open. Two, paste. Locking bay 3. Dock bay open. There we go. Locking bay light. So that one just needs to be on off. That one wants to be number 2. What's that? Oh, it's the defences light. That can be on off. That can be number 3. So what page are we on there? Number 2. Number 1 can be that. Number 2. Make more sense of these controls. So docking bay. Open and close. So we'll have that there. That there. And that there. And we can have that camera, and that camera. Then we've got a button to control that door, that camera, and a button to control that door. I do have a camera mod on at the moment, so I can move the camera around without the need for a turret. Yeah, cool. We've got bay 4, and we've got a bay 2 rather. Yeah, and then we've got a control for that door as well. Groovy. Then on the next page, we could have all the security camera controls. You know what, I might even do it slightly different. Like that, like that, like that. Might do them different as well. Door. No, not cam. Docking bay cam. I might have the cameras first, and then the door controls second. So trigger, 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 like so. So that's number one, number two, number three. We can open that door, open that door. Yeah, that's opening. We can open that door, and that is opening. Fantastic. Yeah, and then we can also see it all from down here too. So we can close that door, close that door, and close that door. We've got our security camera controls there. Now, where are the security cameras? I would like to be able to control them manually, but also still allow them to maintain that little pattern. I want to be able to control them when I feel like it. Locking bay. Control unit. Docking bay. Security cam. FL01. To your left, 01. 01, and we're right 01. Cool, right, we've got the right now. So I want to be able to periodically take control of that camera if I so wish. Now, what I'd need is a trigger to do the things I want to do. I don't want to redesign the camera. I might do that. Docking the 30 cam active light rear left 01 and make that nothing, basically. Doesn't impede too much. We'll just experiment with this for now before we try building it on anything else. Right, so we've got that. Can't just get away with just an event control for this one. Controller in the security oh, hang on. Building on the wrong one anyway. So I've just done rear left, haven't I? Well, docking bay. Oh, it's secure, RTTY. Rear left, rear left. You know? So basic idea. Premise. Where am I? I'm at the back of the building over here. Camera. I'm doing this thing. RL01. So, when I turn that light on, we call it. Oh yeah, active light. Security active light RL, right, cool, that's the one. So when that turns on and off, I would like the I would also like to set this up first. That's a lot of things to sift through. Actually, it's not going to be that hard. Docking bay there. Those are the hinges. Where are the rotors hiding? Docking bay. Oh, I need to shorten the names. I need to shorten the names. I have no idea which one that is. What? I can just do security cam hinge from now on. Cut the docking bay tag out. There we go. It's really easy to make the fence off. Oh, that's what I'm looking for then. Security cam rotor. There we go. Go to camera hinge. Security camera rear left. Not got any weapons. So that's fine. Doesn't need to target meteors. It wants to target things though. And no, we won't have it target stations. We'll just have it target characters, because if it targets small ships, it'll just fixate on either the other grids or it'll fixate on that in the middle. Oh no, then again it will turn friends off. You know what, I'll just do it like this for now so I can test it actually works. Right, so that's set up. So I should be able to control it now. If I go back to that. Oop. Yeah, right, that's me controlling it. Cool. RL0. So that now is trying to trigger nothing because I stopped moving the rotor as I took over control with that. And that's controls are all backwards. That must be -10. -10. Control that. There we go. Okay, right, so that works. RL0. So when that light turns on and off, I want the AI to turn on. When it turns off, I want the AI to turn off. But also, when it turns off, I want it to reset the velocity on that. And increase the velocity, I think. And then we want it to reset the velocity on that. And increase the velocity on that. That should then that turns on the AI. I'm in control of it. And let go of it. There we go. Oh, I set myself to untargetable as well, didn't I? Oh, there you go. So that's working. AI controls are working. They are now following me as I plod around. Do. Rear left 0, 1. So then if I turn that light off, there you go. It then resets back to its pattern. I can turn that on. That activates the AI. Rear left. Back, you know what? Let's just stick all of these in here. So that's front left. Activate control. Front right. Front right. Yeah, sound. So control. 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 Set all of them up eventually. So then, what is it? Number 6 should be rear left. Or not. Oh, got them the wrong way around. Right. Right. Real. Oh yeah, because I changed the name of that one. That's why. So control and control. So yeah, number 6 is on AI. That's me controlling that. I point it all the way down there on the lead angle. Let go. Dun 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 dun. Rear left 0. Turn that off, and it returns to what it was doing. Cool. So that's the basis of that kind of sort of semi-automated security cameras. So they'll just sit there happily doing their own thing for a bit. I'm going to set up a separate control, I think, at some point. Yeah, because then I can also tie that control light that turns that AI mode on and off into the base defense AI, so that when an enemy is detected, these cameras will automatically start keeping an eye out for it. Use that idea in, well, all sorts of your own builds. Those don't need to be there anymore. Change that to something else later. So yeah, docking bay 1, docking bay 2, docking bay 3. And we can open the doors. Fantastic. Close them all back up again. Lovely. And we've got the beginnings of the supercomputer that is going to control this base. To be honest, I should have started it earlier, but I kind of like having the walls of stuff down there for each individual bay. I'm sure I can come up with all sorts of stupid stuff to cram into here, but that'll do for now. Let's go this way. Yeah, so we've got a lovely view from up here of our various mech bays. Oops. And we've got our little turrets up on the top, sitting, waiting for an enemy to attack. Cool, right. I'm going to leave this stream there for a bit, and I will see you all next time. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, I'm Uncle Possum, once again, for dropping in and saying hello. Thank you, Prestige Reaper, for dropping in and saying hello. And I'll see you all in a bit. I'll come back soon, do some more of this. Might have to drop my graphics settings down a bit more. I'd quite like to expand this into a proper base. Maybe build some sort of carrier ship for the armoured corps, because they have like a mech carrier thing in the game. But we'll think about that later. I still need to finish off the AI on those bloody things first. But yeah, so see you later, guys. Goodbye for now.